Hi everyone, welcome to our Shift Masterclass. Okay, in this masterclass, I will be sharing with you my four-step process for how you can start attracting your clients energetically with so much ease and flow. Okay, and this topic is so close to my heart, and I'm so passionate about teaching you this because what I see in an online world or even with my clients is that they come to me and what I see is that they really struggle to attract clients. This is the biggest problem ever, and as a result they are not able to fulfill their true soul's purpose because they're not attracting clients, they're not spreading their light, and as a result they feel really deflated. And what I want to teach you is to really show you how just by utilizing your energy, you can really start attracting clients on global scale with ease and flow. And it gets to be easy. Creating a business doesn't have to be hard and difficult. Attracting clients doesn't have to be hard and difficult. You don't need to have any complex strategies, and you don't have to invest heavily in your business. You don't have to invest at all in your business if you don't want to. But it is all to do with energetics, and that's what I found on my journey, and that's what I'm so passionate about because it's abundance is really our birthright. So, and we just overcomplicate everything from our ego and our mind space. So yeah, so this four-step process completely changed my life, and it changed so many of my clients' lives, and I really can't wait to share it with you how you can do it too, so we can really create this amazing business. You can really spread your light, you can really start raising vibrations of this planet, because that's what you're here to do on a global scale. Simply by honoring your energy, by shifting your energy and utilizing what I call energetics of success. Okay, because I want you guys to experience creating financial abundance and having those clients coming to you with ease and flow. It really is possible. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Eva, and I'm a business and spiritual coach. And really what I help my clients with is I help spiritual workers, energy workers, healers, anybody who's really soul led. So I help them create spiritual businesses, six-figure businesses from scratch. So typically they come to me with either no business or with a big problem of, I don't know how to attract clients. I have this amazing gift, I don't know what to do. But I definitely want to create a massive impact in the world. So I work with them to create six-figure businesses. But for me, the six-figure is not really that important. I know it's important for my clients, but the money aspect is not that important to me, and it doesn't really light me up. What really lights me up is the fact that my clients get to do it on their terms, with ease and flow, simply by connecting more to their soul, and the whole business is soul aligned. So the reason why my business and my services are so very different to anything really out there is because I do combine proven business strategies that are actually tailored to spiritual workers and healers and energy workers, and I combine it with alignment work, healing, and energy work. Okay, so what I really do with my clients is we create a bespoke, tailored business to their needs, and to make sure that it's all soul aligned. Okay, so soul alignment is massive for me, and that's partially how you get to attract clients with ease, just purely being soul led. Okay, because your soul knows the easiest way for you to attract clients and to get to your vision. Okay, so that's why my services are so very important, so very different, because every single person I work with is different. So I cannot be teaching them the same strategies. What we do is we teach different strategies, and then we actually unpack it and we tailor it to them to make sure every single aspect of their business is soul aligned, so it raises their vibration. Okay, so this is what I do, and I'm very, very passionate about this topic, because when I started my business, I found it very difficult. Okay, I really struggled to attract clients. The first 2 months of my business, I attracted 0 clients. Okay, and after 2 months, I had to make a decision whether, like, what do I do? I was living off savings. My savings started to run out, so I had a decision to make. I either go back to my 9-to-5 job, which actually caused me depression, anxiety, and I completely lost myself. Massive identity crisis. I don't know if you guys experienced that. How many of you here, actually, if you can put in comments below, how many of you still work in a 9-to-5 job and you want to escape that and you want to really do the sacred work, the spiritual work, creating an impact? How many of you are still in that position? So when I was in my 9-to-5 job, I had to quit it. I had to escape it because my health was on the line. So, the thought of going back to it was absolutely killing me. So I either could go back to 9-to-5, or I needed to hire someone to help me, because I realized that I don't know how to attract clients. Like, I don't know how to run my business. So I needed help and support. So I actually hired a coach who was a purely business strategist. And that was actually the biggest breakthrough for me, because I didn't have enough business knowledge or enough business knowledge around strategy. I just didn't know how to attract clients. So all I had to do was simply to learn. And that's exactly what she provided for me. She told me this amazing business strategy, and within the first month, I hit my first ever 10K month. And that blew my mind, that completely blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, I'm rich. I don't need to work for the next 6 months. It's amazing. Like, this is it. I cracked it. I cracked the code. I know how to do this now. And what I didn't realize then, and now I know, it was so obvious to me, was that the first year of my business, because I followed the business strategy was actually out of alignment with myself. Okay. So what happened was that I was working 8 to 10 hours a day, every single day, Monday to Sunday. I didn't have any days off, and it was all about hustling. It was all about hustling, chasing clients. And I realized now, back then I wasn't even aware of it, that my mindset was all over the place, and energetically I was completely out of alignment, not only with my desired goals, but also with the strategy I was using. Okay, so I was operating from a fear place. I was constantly in the fear mode. I was worried about attracting clients. I was worried that I will not be able to sustain my success, those 10K months. I was worried about money all the time, and I was feeling anxious all the time. Okay, so I thought it was really, really horrible place to be in. And as a result of my energy and my thoughts and my anxieties and fears and those money worries, my energy was all over the place. And as a result, I had good months and bad months. So my income was very unpredictable. And it was like a yo-yo. 1 month I would have 10K months, another month I would have 0, and it was like that. And that was only causing more anxiety for me, because I like to have security, and our business should give us security. You should never be like, well, I don't know, I'm earning for the next 6 to 12 months. No, it should not be like that. Okay. Now I know this. Back then it was like, oh my God, it was all very scary for me. So it got to the point where I was absolutely exhausted, and I realized that I built this business because I wanted to have freedom. I wanted to work less. I wanted to work on my terms. And what I realized was that the business strategy that I implemented, actually, it was like more, I felt like I was in prison, because I was overworking all the time, and I was working more than in my 9-to-5 job. Like, that's not what I signed up for, right? So that really led to burnout, and I wanted to quit. I was so fed up with my business. I wanted to quit, but I then had my baby, my first baby, my son, and so I couldn't go back to 9-to-5. Okay. So when I had my boy, I I didn't want to work 8 to 10 hours a day. I knew that for me, being a mother is so important. I wanted to be a mom first and foremost. And I was so determined to make sure that my business works around my children. Well, my firstborn. So I made a decision that, like, this is it. I need to figure something out. And this was the beginning of my 4-step process that I'm going to share with you today. So basically, what I started doing was I really connected to my soul aligned vision. I really connected to who I wanted to become at deep, deep level, my soul level, not my ego, not what I thought I needed to do or be to be successful. It was purely, I was purely connected to my vision that was soul led. And I realized that, this is my soul aligned vision. This is who I want to become. This is what I want to achieve. But I'm here, I'm here stuck in this fear mindset, anxiety, money worries. And there was a huge gap between who I was to who I wanted to become. So what I started doing was I started shifting my mind, my thoughts, my beliefs, and I started working on my feelings and my energy, so I could start bridging the gap between who I was to who I wanted to become. And it started becoming, I started becoming that person already energetically without the physical results yet. Okay. But that's the thing. The minute you start shifting energetically, results come into your physical reality so quickly. Okay. So that was the first thing I did. And the more I started stepping into the person I wanted to become, the more blocks I started to see. And that's the thing, the more and more you step into who you're meant to become, more blocks will start coming up because they are ready to be released. And so you will experience a lot of blockages. And there could be conscious blocks, could be unconscious blocks, could be energetic blocks, could be any blocks. And you just need to be working through that. So that's exactly what happened to me. So I was doing a lot of inner work. But on top of that, and another thing that was massive, that massively helped me, was healing my relationship with money. And I'll be covering this in greater detail, obviously, in this training today. And the last thing I did was also looking at my strategy. And I realized, I've tested probably every strategy that there is under the sun. I knew what worked. I knew what didn't work. And sorry, I thought my baby was crying. I'm hearing things. And I just took out everything that didn't feel right to me, everything that was out of alignment with from my strategy. And I started aligning my business strategy to my soul. Okay. It was my baby crying. I have a newborn now, so she's only 3 weeks old. So that's why I decided to record this training rather than going live, because it's like every 5-10 minutes, she needs to be fed. And but it's so nice. Anyway, so when I started working on my energy, releasing blocks, and I aligned my business strategy with my soul, that's when the biggest results and shifts started to happening. Okay, so that's when I hit 6 figures in just 6 months. And that's when in 6 weeks I hit 50k in pounds, and that at that time it was around $70,000. Okay, like different currencies. So you can see how quickly you can shift things in your business. It doesn't have to take you years or months and months and months. For me, it took me 6 months to hit 6 figures, and then 50k in 6 weeks. Okay, so that's when the quantum leaps happen. That's when you can really manifest things so much quicker. It's really, you need to become the energetic match for your desires. That is it. And I did it all being a first-time mom, full-time mom. So I really only worked in my business up to 3 hours a day. And I say up to because some days I wouldn't work. Sometimes it would be 1 hour here and there, and I normally take around 4 months off every single year. Not collectively, but like 1 month here, 1 month there. And yeah, and I have created a 6-figure business without a team, without any help, any support. It's just me. It really is possible, but you need to master your energy. It gets to be easy, but you need to do the internal work first and combine it with business strategy that is so aligned. Okay, so we're going to get into our teachings now. But before we do, are you guys excited? Let me know in comments below. Are you excited? How are you feeling? Is this resonating with you at all? And also, I would like you guys to participate. I'll be asking you some questions, so please always respond, because the more you participate in this masterclass, the more you're going to get out of this masterclass. Because trust me, what I'm teaching you here, it took me 4 years to master. But I promise you, if you really take this training on board and you implement it into your business, your world will change. You will shift. And yeah, it is a life-changing thing. You know, I went from struggling, feeling like being in low vibrational frequency, feeling fearful, anxious, having all these money worries, to now really working with ease and flow. And there's so much gratitude and joy, and so much joy and bliss that comes with alignment. And that's what happens when you work with energy, which is absolutely amazing. So let me ask you, how many of you feel like you've tried absolutely everything to attract clients, and it's you're still not where you want to be in your business? You still find it difficult to attract clients. You don't like the whole business side of things. You don't like to be attracting clients. All you want to do is obviously just do your magic, offer your spiritual services or healing. How many of you still struggle to attract clients? Let me know in comments below. And also, another thing I wanted to say is that if you have any questions, pop them in comments below. I will be answering them later on. Or if I miss any question, that's not intentional. So you can private message me with your questions, and I'll be happy to answer. Okay. So the reason why you're struggling to attract clients is because you are not an energetic match with your desires. Okay. So what this means, right? So that means that your desires are at certain vibrational frequency, and you are not at that vibrational frequency. And I'll be explaining this in more detail. So really the key to your success is to become an energetic match for your desires. So you need to be energetically in alignment with what you want to achieve, with the person who has already achieved those things. Okay, so let me explain what this means. So, and I'm looking at my notes, by the way. Here are my notes to make sure I don't miss anything. So what this means, so as you all know, over 99.9999% of everything is energy. Okay, so, and energy vibrates. Okay, everything emanates energy, and energy vibrates. And energy can vibrate either at low vibrational, it's either low vibrational frequency or high vibrational frequency, and anything in between. Okay. And what's really important to understand is that like attracts like. Okay. So if you are operating at low vibrational frequency, which is what I was vibrating at, when I was operating from fear, from ego, from scarcity mindset, when I had all these money worries and I felt anxiety, these are negative, not very nice feelings to have, and those are low vibrational frequency. So when you are similar, when you are operating a business from that place, but you want your desires, which is abundance, clients being happy, creating positive impact in the world, creating, shifting vibrational frequency in the world. These are high vibrational frequency things. So if you are at complete opposite side of the energy vibrations, you will never be able to attract it. It's just impossible. So the only reason you can really start attracting what you want into your business is for you to raise your vibrations, so you can be an energetic match for your desires. Otherwise, it will never, ever happen. It's against the law. It's just not going to happen. And I would like to show you that in here. I want to share with you my screen to show you how this works, just to give you an example. Okay. So let me share this with you now. So this is let me know. Okay, let me know if you can see this pyramid in comments below, okay? But this pyramid basically shows you how to use your emotional guidance system for greater alignment with your highest good. So basically what this tells you is where you are in terms of your energetic alignment with your goals, okay? So you can see that emotions, such as fear, grief, depression, despair, powerlessness, insecurity, guilt, unworthiness, and so on. These are the worst feelings when it comes to vibration frequency. They will keep you at a low vibration frequency. That's when you will start attracting. So for example, if you constantly fear that you're not going to attract clients, or you're going to run out of money, or you don't know where money the next client comes from, or how you're going to get money for the next rent, you attract more of that. So the more you fear about money, the less money you attract, the less opportunities you attract. So that's why it's so important to start raising your vibrations, so you can see that you can move up the levels, right? So this is right at the bottom is the lowest vibrational frequency. That's not where we want to be. And right at the top, we have joy, appreciation, empowerment, freedom, passion, happiness, positive expectations and beliefs. So this is how we want to be feeling every single day if possible. And being in alignment is not 100% of the time, all the time, is impossible, because we're human beings. Unless you're obviously enlightened, a monk or something, it's impossible. We humans, we have our mind that will always try to get in the way. Our fears will always try to get in the way, because that's how we've been designed. That's what protects us. But it's so important to realize, okay, fair enough, I'm feeling fearful. How can I release that fear? And it's important not to suppress your emotions, because that will only, you will not be able to heal that when you're suppressing it. It's important to feel those feelings, right? When you're feeling anxiety or fear or grief or unhappiness or jealousy, right? It's important to feel those feelings and let them go, release them, so you can start moving up the pyramid, the ladder, to get you to the higher vibrational frequency. Okay, so this is really, really important. So let me stop sharing my screen. Hopefully this makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. And you can use this pyramid, as I say, as a guidance system. You can think, okay, I'm feeling this sort of emotions. Where am I on the pyramid? And it will show you, the steps how you can move forward up the ladder. Okay, so let's move on to our 4-step process. Okay, I can't wait to share this with you. Who is excited? Okay, so the first thing is you need to identify what your soul aligned vision is. And I know this sounds so simple, but this actually kept me stuck for 2 years in my business. Okay, because I had a vision, right? I knew I wanted to get clients. I knew I wanted to grow my business so I could attract more clients, spread more light, so we could raise vibrations of this planet together. But, whenever I was working with the coach, or whenever I was creating a vision board, I always put things on my vision board, such as, I want 10K months to, maybe have a bigger house, go on great holidays, and I didn't really fully connect with that. And that what I realized was that actually I was creating my vision from my ego, or what I thought society wanted me to achieve, right? Okay, so typically, people want a bigger house, so that's what I want, or I want a nicer car, so probably that's what I want. But this was not me at soul level. This was my ego, my mind, that's been conditioned by the society. Okay, and this is probably what my parents wanted for me. This is probably what I thought I should be having in order to show that I'm successful. And when I realized that this vision is just not me at all, then I figured out, okay, I actually don't know my soul. I actually don't know where I'm going. I don't know why I'm creating this. I don't know why I need 10K months. And it got to the point when I was saying to myself, I don't actually need 10K months because I'm already happy, I'm already fulfilled. I actually don't need that much money. Like, what am I going to do with this money? Like, all I need is really to cover my expenses, to be happy, to be free, and that's it. And what I realized when I connected to the energy of money, and I will talk about this a bit later as well, is the money, when I connected to the energy of money and I had a conversation with it, the money said, you don't need me, you don't want me, so that's why I'm not here. Because I kept saying to myself, I don't need money, I don't need money, I'm happy, earning little, and it's fine. How many of you feel this way? And I know this is so not popular, this is so common in spiritual world, to offer our services for free, to serve, and not to focus on money. Money is evil, money is bad, we don't need money. And I'm not saying that you need money to be happy. You don't. But what I'm saying is that if you're here with your spiritual gifts, and you are here because you are amazing at what you do, you have spiritual gifts, you have healing gifts, you're here to really help people and help humanity. You're here to actually raise vibrations of this planet. So this is huge. You've been given this purpose to really create massive impact in the world. You're not here to just help a handful of people and that's it. You're not here to play small. Okay, so you're here to actually play big. You need to connect to your soul, and the only way really to access the power within you, the magnificent you, is to step fully into your soul's purpose. Is to really connect to your soul, because your soul knows what steps you need to take to get there. Your soul knows your potential. Your soul knows exactly what you're meant to create in this world. It's going to help you. The guidance from your soul, from your higher self, will absolutely help you. But you need to start connecting to that person, to that part of you, the real you, the limitless and, oh my God, with crazy potential you. Okay, but when it comes to money, unfortunately, we live in this world that you need money to create massive impact, because the more money you create, the more money you can spend and the more impact you can actually create with your business. The more clients you attract into your business, the more impact you'll be able to create. And people who do not, clients who do not pay you, people who just are in it for freebies, they will not actually take your healing or anything on the board, because they will not value you, because it's a freebie. A lot of people don't value freebies because they think, oh, it's a free, it came so easy to me. You want people who are committed, and people who are committed, they're happy to pay you. And as I say, the more people you will serve, the better it is for our planet, for our earth, for raising our vibrations. And imagine if you started making millions and millions and millions, like what you could actually create in this world. For a lot of my clients, they started getting into charity work. They actually created charities. It's the things you can create when you have money is amazing, right? So don't be like me right at the beginning of my business, when I was like, no, I was pushing money away. I was pushing my clients away because I was playing really, really small. Okay. So first and foremost, you need to understand what your soul aligned vision is, so you can fully connect, so you can fully energetically stand behind your vision. And it's you, it's true you, it's not your ego or the society conditioning, because your energy doesn't lie. Okay, you can lie to yourself in your mind, right? This is what I want a bigger house, I want a bigger house, that's awesome. But at energetic level, you cannot lie. So if you're going after things that you don't really care about, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So how can you connect to your soul? So I want to do a quick exercise with you guys. So first of all, we're going to do like a little meditation to connect to your soul. Normally, it's like a whole journey I'm taking my clients through. It's quite a long journey. And now we're going to do it very, very quickly, because obviously this is like, we have a lot of things to cover. So if you don't connect to it straight away, give yourself some time and maybe do it again when you're in the right place and space. Don't rush, okay? So first of all, what I want you to do is grab a pen, piece of paper, and write down from your head what is your income goal? It can be monthly income goal, it could be yearly, whatever works for you. I want you to just ask yourself what you want it to be. Ask your head, your ego, what you want it to be, and write it down. Okay. And now I want you to close your eyes, relax, try to disconnect from your head as much as possible. Stop thinking about, what you're going to have for dinner, and, stop being distracted. Give this time to yourself to really connect to your soul. So if you can't do it right now, don't worry. You can always watch this training again when you have more time and when you can really, really focus on yourself. So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take a few deep breaths. So take a long, nice breath in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Okay, and have 2-3 more breaths like this. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And again. And again. And I want you to place your hand on your heart. And I want you to now set intentions that you want to connect to your soul. To say, I really want to connect to my higher self. I really want to connect to my soul. I want to get guidance from my soul. And then I want you to ask your soul, what is my soul aligned income goal? And again, it could be monthly or it could be annual goal. It doesn't matter. Whatever the first thing that comes into your mind, this is it. Okay? So again, ask yourself, what is my soul aligned income goal? Okay, you can write it down if you want to, or you can keep it in your mind. And now I want you to ask your soul to take you to the future. You're going to meet your future self. To ask yourself, please take me into the future where I've already accomplished this goal. I've already hit that income goal. And I want you to go into your future and be present. Where has your soul taken you? Where are you? So look around you. Where are you? What can you see? Can you see yourself? If you can see yourself, your future self, ask yourself, what is your future self doing? Okay. I want you to really feel into the person, that your future self who's already accomplished that goal. How does that make you feel? What emotions, what feelings are you experiencing? Are you experiencing joy, pleasure, gratitude, peace? What feelings are you experiencing? Really involve all of your senses. Can you hear anything? Can you smell anything? But most importantly, really focus on how you're feeling and expand those feelings. So when you feel one emotion, let's say happiness, then ask yourself, what else, what other positive emotions am I feeling? It could be gratitude, and really start building those positive emotions. Feel into them. Okay? So really be in those amazing positive vibrations. Okay? So stay there for a little while, experience it. Embody that person you already are. You've already done it. It's possible. It's more than possible. It's your purpose. This is what you're meant to be creating. And the beautiful thing about this is when you want to meet your future self, you can ask her any questions. You can ask her questions like, what did I do to get here? What do I need to know? What blocks me from coming here? Do you have any guidance for me? What is it? So you can really, when you have more time, you can really always go back to this place and you can just have a nice conversation with your future self, because that's you. the person who you are right now has built that future self person. Okay. And I want you to face your future self right now. I want you to look her deeply in the eye and say, I know this is me. I know I'm meant for this. I know I'm going to get there. I am already taking all the steps to be you. I know I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I want you to place your hand on her heart, and I want the future self, I want her hand to place on your heart. And I want you to really feel into her. You already her, step into her. And normally what really helps me is embrace each other and immerse into that person. And I want you to remember that you're already her. Right now, in this moment, you're experiencing her reality. You're experiencing her thoughts, her feelings, her emotions. And this is a really good way of really tapping into what are her thoughts and what are my thoughts, what's the gap, and her feelings, right? You already have. So when you're ready, come back to the room, open your eyes, and share with us, because this is such an amazing exercise that really normally shows me and my clients what our income goal is according to our ego, right? So when I was doing this, so my ego was saying 10K months. But when I connected to my soul aligned vision, I got millions and millions. And I realized that my soul aligned vision was to create, like, business was one thing, but another thing was to create a charity for children. And I know I want to change how, basically it's charity for children, but for children in children's homes. And I know I want to create children. I want to create change globally. So I know I'm gonna need a lot of money. So it's not 10K months. I need millions and millions. And the minute I connected to that vision, I felt it. I felt it with every single cell of my body. I was crying. And after something massively shifted inside of me after doing this meditation, and I really felt like I've already won. I've already made millions and millions of pounds. I'm already doing this charity work. And I could feel these amazing feelings I would have meeting those children, giving them my love and helping them progress in life. And it was the best feeling ever. And that is when the quantum leaps happened in my business. This is when I went from struggling to then, hitting 6 figures in 6 months. And especially after connecting to this particular meditation, I hit 50K in 6 weeks in pounds, right? So this was my biggest, so that was the main reason why I actually hit that such a big number in my business, because I was already feeling like $1 million or £1 million woman with amazing business and a charity by her side. So I want you to share with me, what was your ego, or income goal from your mind, from your head, and your soul aligned income goal? And tell us about your vision. What were you doing? Did you get any insights into what you will be doing, how you'll be running your business, what steps you need to be taking? Share. The more you share, the more you're stepping into it as well. And this is a safe place, to do it. So really step into it, start talking about it, start feeling into it. It's going to only raise your vibrations. And that's what this training is all about. It's all about shifting you energetically and connecting to your soul, so you can lead your business from a soul place, from a place of love and service, because that in itself will raise your vibrations, and the energy behind your business will be the main force that will be attracting clients to you. And that's beautiful. Okay. So that's step number one, okay, from my process. Step number two is what you will start seeing is, hopefully now you see it as well, is that this is who you are right now. And this is where you want to be, okay? And hopefully from this meditation, remember, you can always go back to this visualization. You can go back to this meditation. And what you can start seeing is that the more you start stepping into your future self version, you'll start triggering blocks that need to be released because they no longer serve you. So this is the magic that happens with my clients. The minute they say yes to my programs, the minute they say yes, I want to invest in myself, I want to finally create my business, and I'm investing in you, in my programs, crazy things start to happen, right? They start, because they say yes energetically to the universe tests them, not only tests them, but also all these blocks start coming up. And they're going through a very difficult time emotionally because it's time for them to release all these baggage, all these blocks that's been there for such a long time. So that's what I always say, if you play with energetics, it's amazing once you get to the other side, right? Once you do the inner work, then it gets to be easy. It gets to be like amazing and beautiful and blissful. But together, you need to get rid of lots of things. And that is the most challenging process. It's the most difficult. It's the most emotional. That's why so many people give up, because it's just too much. And they focus on strategy because the strategy part is actually the easiest. Because once you learn it, once I teach you, this is step by step what you need to do to get clients, it's easy. All you need to do is just you need to implement it. But no strategy will get you results unless it's so aligned and you're energetically connected to it. And in order to be energetically connected to it and to have high vibrations, you need to go through all these blockages, which is difficult work. And you as healers and spiritual, you probably have experienced this before. It's not easy. That's why it's so important to have community around you. That's why inside of my programs, people say, I would never have done it without you, not only because I thought I knew what I was doing strategically and spiritually, but I actually had no idea. They actually realized that there's so much more to it than what they thought. And second of all, doing this by yourself is extremely difficult. It's so easy to give up. It's so easy to be like, you know what, it's not for me, I can't do it. But when you have community around you and a coach to help you and to hold your hand through these difficult moments, it pulls you forward and forward and forward. Okay, and that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of sisterhood, of community, and when you have a coach that truly cares for you, and there's deep love between you and your coach. Okay, so you need to start identifying. So step number 2 is you need to start identifying, and I mean that will be easy when you start getting onto your path. Those blocks will just come up. You'll be aware of them, some of them, right? So we have different blocks. It could be conscious blocks, it could be unconscious blocks, it could be energetic blocks. Okay, so it's very important to heal them at all levels. And that's the problem, because a lot of people just focus on blocks that they're conscious of. So for example, they say, okay, I know, I have fear of failure, and that's the block I need to heal. That's something that you're conscious of. So that's good, that's amazing. We can heal that and release that, But the thing is that 95% of our mind, it's unconscious. It's our unconscious mind. Therefore, we have a lot of things, a lot of blocks that are really in our unconscious mind, and we are not aware of it consciously. Only they can come up maybe in deep hypnosis or meditations as well, right? But we are not aware of it, but that means that they still playing part. They're still blocking us on a massive scale. 95% of our mind is unconscious, and it's still playing massive role in your life, and it's actually controlling you because it blocks your potential. So it's very important to know how to release that as well, and obviously energetic blocks as well. Okay. So a lot of people just focus on a surface level healing, which doesn't actually target your core, the core blocks. Okay, so I use, like in my programs, I have 5 different healing modalities to help you with that, to really target everything, all your blocks on all different levels, to make sure that we're healing you as well as possible. Okay, but another thing that I see with a lot of healers is that they are obsessed with healing. Okay, and they say, you know, oh, I'm going to be successful, or I'm going to start the business the moment I'm healed. And the thing is, you will never be 100% healed. You probably know this, that when it comes to healing, it's like an onion, you know, you're peeling the layers. Just because you healed something, for example, if you're a failure at this point, it doesn't mean that it's not going to come back later, like from a different angle. Okay, because there are layers to our blocks. And what I found on my journey is that now I still feel fear sometimes and anxiety. Like, I'm only human, right? But the intensity of it is 1 out of 10. Before it was 10 out of 10. I would freeze. I wouldn't, like, it would consume me. It would control my life. Now, no, I can feel it very, very softly. And now I have tools. I know now what to do to release it really quickly, so that I can raise my vibrations. I can bounce back very quickly. Okay. And that's the whole point. It's not about never, ever feeling negative emotions. It's impossible. We are humans. But it's about knowing how, for them not to control our life, for us to bounce back, for us to have the tools ready to be like, okay, I know this is just an illusion. I need to bounce back. Okay. So having those 5 different healing modalities, having those tools in place is very, very important. So just to give you an example of you know, unconscious blocks, I had lots of blocks, and normally how I would do it, so I'll give you just one example of what I do is, you know, I would go into meditation state, and I would just ask myself, please show me any blocks that are around my body, in my body and in my energetic field. And I would normally see them, those blocks, in different colors, different shapes, different substances. And what I would only say is, please help me release them. You know, I no longer need it. You know, I'm ready to step up. I'm ready to embrace my really soul-aligned vision. Please help me heal and release it. And what I would see is, I would see those energies leaving my body, leaving my energetic field, and going up in the universe. And after that, I would ask for the bright light to come and replace it and heal me. So I never knew exactly what these blocks were about, and you don't need to know. Sometimes you don't need to know. You're not meant to know, and it's fine, but you're still releasing them. So that helped me massively. The whole idea that I didn't have to understand my blocks, because I always was like, I must understand what my blocks are. And the thing is, the more it depends how you approach healing as well. Because for a lot of healers, they think that, not only healers, spiritual workers, energy workers, that we all do it. We think, okay, what's broken with us? Like, obviously, we're not attracting clients because something's wrong with us. We must be broken. The thing is, you're not broken, right? You're not broken. You're whole already. So if you keep thinking, if you keep trying to identify blocks and sit there, be like, okay, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I was there. I was doing that to myself. That lowers your vibrations all the time. And you constantly in a low vibrational state, which is actually the opposite of, this is the reason why you're not attracting clients. This is why your business is not moving forward, because you're constantly trying to fix yourself. It's not about fixing yourself. It's about moving on to your soul-aligned vision, is being in high vibrational state. And then when the block comes up, the block comes up, I can feel it, let me work on it. Then you have your tools, you work through it, and you go back to your soul-aligned vision. You connect to your soul, and you're thinking, okay, what's my next guidance? How can I reach my next goal? Right? It's not about sitting in darkness and be like, okay, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What other blocks do I have? And sometimes, like, you know, that will really drain your energy, because you need to believe that you're not broken, you're worthy already. And you have blocks. Everybody has blocks. Not a big deal. We just need to release them. Okay? So that's step number 2. It's all about releasing those blocks. And especially start thinking about your thoughts and beliefs, because as I mentioned before, they're very, very important. Your thoughts and beliefs will actually trigger your emotional response, which then is responsible for attracting things into your life. So it's really good that we've done this meditation, future self meditation, because what you can do now, you can clearly see, okay, these are the thoughts I sometimes have, I'm not worthy, or I'll never get clients, I'll never be able to attract money I want. These are the thoughts that you want to work through. And now you can go back to your future self meditation and ask the future self, what thoughts have you got? Because that person who's already successful, she or he will not have those thoughts like, oh, I'm a failure, or I will never be able to attract this money, because she's already attracted that money. Okay, so what thoughts does she have? It's probably things like, oh my God, I'm successful, I'm so proud of myself, I've done it, I'm worthy, right? Like, these are very different thoughts. So you can see what thoughts, like how you need to change your thoughts and your thinking process to help you on this journey, so that your thoughts can start emanating positive vibrations. And then feelings. Again, how are you feeling throughout the day? Are you feeling positive emotions or negative emotions? And again, what positive emotions do you want to feel when you've already achieved your goal? Right? How is your future self feeling right now? What emotions do you want to experience? For me, it was always peace, freedom, gratitude, 3 main emotions. So I was making sure that I was feeling those emotions throughout the day as much as possible. So again, you can be asking yourself questions, what do I need to do to feel those emotions? For me, freedom, that meant going for walks, feeling free. Gratitude, being grateful for what I already have, right? Peaceful, again, nature was huge for me and is still very, very big for me. So that's step number 2. Step number 3 is heal your relationship with money. And I know this is part of the blogs, so it's part of step 2, but that's so big in itself that I thought it needed a separate step, because we all have money blocks, even everybody, because we've been conditioned in a certain way. So it's very important to heal your relationship with money, because if you do not heal your relationship with money, money will not come. And I was not aware that I had money blocks at the beginning. I always thought, well, I actually don't have any blocks, right? Like, I'm probably one person in the world who never had money blocks, right? I was not aware of them. Only when I connected to my soul-aligned vision, not soul-aligned vision, when I connected to the energy of money, which I mentioned before, that's when money spoke to me and said, you don't need me. And these were my words. I always said, I don't need 10K months. What am I going to spend this money on? I actually have no idea what I'm going to spend this money on. I don't need it, right? I'm already happy. So money spoke to me and it said to me clearly, you don't need me. So why would I be around you if you don't need me? You're pushing me away. And that was the biggest awakening for me. And I thought, oh my God, they're so right. Money is so right. And when you connect to the energy of money, and this is what I do like with my clients, when they connect to the energy of money, and when I connected to the energy of money, it's the most beautiful energy. It's full of love, beauty, abundance. It's like the emotions, the feelings are just pure beautiful. And money, whenever I doubt myself, I always connect to the energy of money, and it's always there to pick me up, to support me, to hug me, right? I see energy of money as this beautiful lady, purple gown, glitter, like gold everywhere, and she's always there to support me, she's always there to hold me and remind me that she's always there, because money has always been there. Okay, so it's very, very, very important. So what you can do is, so how I did it was, I went into meditative state and I just asked, I said, I really want to connect to the energy of money. And that's exactly what appeared. And I asked, what are my blocks? What's happening here? Why am I not attracting money? And what I need to do to heal my relationship with money as well. So I want you really to start understanding how you feel around money. Do you feel confident? Do you feel like money will always be there? Or do you, like, whenever you think about money, you shrink, your energy is like, oh, I don't know, I don't like it, I'm scared that I'm not going to have the money I want? or even when you talk about money, when you promote your offers and you state how much you want to charge, do you cringe about it, or you feel, or you stepping into your plan, be like, you know what, this is my program, this is £5,000, and you feel absolutely fine about it? How do you feel around money? Because that will indicate your blocks. And then how do you want to feel about money, and what steps can you take to start feeling this way, right? So you can connect to the energy of money and actually get guidance, like pure guidance, what you need to do and what you need to hear around money. And this was the most beneficial and for me and pivotal moment in my business. But also remember that money, treat money as if it's a person, because for a lot of people, money is just, like a materialistic thing. But remember that everything's energy, so money is also energy. So for some of my clients, they actually benefit from visualizing money as a person, so that they can have a communication, they can connect with it at a deeper level, more emotional, energetic level as well. And you can call in money energetically as well, because when you feel connected to money, again, money will come more. But there needs to be some healing going on. Okay. So this is a massive topic. I spent a whole week with my clients working on this, on the healing relationship with money, and we work every single day on this. So it's massive. There's so many different ways in which you can heal your relationship with money. I've given you a few tips today to help you, and mainly to recognize that this is a huge block when it comes to attracting your clients. Okay, because remember, if you have bad vibes towards money, money will not come. Money wants to feel love. So you need to heal your relationship with money, and you need to fall in love with money. Okay, so when you think of money as a person, that's much easier to do. Okay, and the last step is you need to implement soul-aligned strategy into your business, okay, to be able to energetically attract clients into your business, okay? And this is a massive, massive step, because in order to be fully in energetic alignment, you need to make sure that your thoughts are in alignment with your higher self, with your future self. Your feelings are in alignment, and you're taking aligned action. And when it comes to action, that's when the strategy comes in. And obviously you need to be energetically aligned as well. So it's 4 main steps. Okay. And the minute you are in alignment in those 4 different areas, that's when everything will materialize into our physical reality very, very quickly. That's when you will be quantum leaping. That's why you don't need years or months and months and months of working in your business to be hitting, 6 figures, or to be creating 5-figure months, right? Because when you're able to work energetically, you can quantum leap so much faster. Okay. So strategy is extremely important. And I know from my clients, right, that a lot of people think, oh yeah, well, I'm a spiritual worker. I know these are my gifts. This is what I'm offering. I know that I need to be promoting my services online, in Facebook groups, right? So they know a little, like tiny little bit of strategy, and they think this is it, but it's not working for them. It's because for a lot of people in our industry, you actually don't have business knowledge or enough knowledge for strategy in order to make it work. And to create a 6-figure business, or even sustainable business, even business that gets you consistent clients with ease, you need to have the right strategy. And that's why I love working with my clients, because every single client is different. And although I teach and I'll share with you here the strategy, it's very, I'll give you bullet points what you need to do. But within those bullet points, we need to uniquely design those things for you, because it needs to be so aligned. So once you know the strategic steps, what you then need to be doing is connecting to your soul, asking your soul, what you need to do. So let me just give you an example. So for example, freebies are an amazing way to attract clients into your business. And, the strategy for freebies is you can either do like a masterclass or like a 3-day training. So that's what I tell my clients. And they say, and then I ask them, let's connect to your soul and let's ask your soul how your soul wants to move this forward. Is it 1 day? Is it 3 day? And then they will say, okay, actually for me it's 1 day, and actually for me it's 3 day. Okay, perfect. What do you want to do a freebie on? Again, let's connect to your soul. And you're connecting to your soul, you're working with your soul, but then there's strategy behind you as well. So it all aligns, it's all combined together. That's why not all my clients have the same strategy, quite the opposite. Everybody has slightly different strategy because we all are different and we all are guided in a different way from a soul level. Does that make sense? So first of all, what you need to get clarity on is your niche. So a lot of people get this very wrong. They think, okay, I'm a medium, therefore that's my niche. Or I'm a breath worker, therefore that's my niche. Or I'm a Reiki healer, therefore this is my niche. No, that's not your niche at all. Your niche is your purpose. Your purpose means this is the impact you want to create in the world. You being a medium or whatever modality you're using is not your purpose. And I know if a lot of people will be like, what is she talking about? No, this is my purpose. These are just the tools you'll be using with people to fulfill your purpose. Your purpose is actually creating impact, which means your purpose is to solve a problem for your clients. So what is the problem you're solving for your client? That is your niche. What is the main problem you're solving for your clients, and what are the results you'll be providing? And the spiritual gifts you've got, the modalities, whether that's mediumship, psychic, any healing modalities, breath work, yoga, meditation, these are all the tools you'll be using to get people from the problem to the results. But your purpose is the problem you want to solve in this world. That's the impact you're creating and the results. So for a lot of people that come to me, they think they know what the niche is, and actually 99% of my clients have no idea. They haven't connected to their soul purpose yet. And that's what I do with them. You can't start your business without getting clarity on it. By stepping into your soul purpose, by getting clarity on this, that already shifts you energetically so much, to the point where I had a client who just connected to his purpose and got clarity on his niche. His energy was so massive. He was so powerful. He stepped so fully into his vision and his soul's purpose that he signed 6 clients and he made 18,000 euros. I think in a space of 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. Without any marketing, any promotion, nothing. People came up to him and said, what do you do? Like, tell me, because I'm looking for a healer and I heard you're a healer. And he told them clearly what he does. Finally, he was able to articulate what he was doing. That I help people with X, with this problem, I get them to these results, and this is how I do it. And they're like, amazing, oh my God. And the feedback that my client got from his clients were that the feedback was, I've spoken to so many healers and nobody could really tell me how they can help me. You clearly could articulate what you do. And it took us a while, because with a lot of my clients, they can feel what they do and they struggle to articulate what they do. And that's where I come in. That's my genius. This is what I do. And when I say it back to them, they're like, oh my God, this is exactly what I meant. Like, how did you manage to get this out of me? I'm like, I know. It's cool, isn't it? So your niche, you need to get clarity on your niche. The second thing, who are your soul aligned clients? Who do you want to work with? What are the characteristics? What are the struggles? What are the problems? Where are they on their journey? What is their reality looking like right now? And also, what are their aspirations? What are their desires? What are the results that they want from you? You need to get really clear around your ideal clients, not only to then create amazing marketing that will attract your clients, but also it's all about energy. The minute you get clarity on your clients, you'll be able to energetically connect to them. You'll be calling them in energetically because you have clarity on who they are. If you're trying to target everyone right now, because with our spiritual gifts, we can help anyone. But if you target anyone and everyone, your energy is so scattered that nothing is really happening. So you need to be really focused. You're here on the mission. You have a purpose to fulfill. It's a very, very specific purpose. So you need to get clarity on that. And with that specific purpose, you will know what specifically who your soul aligned clients are. And once you get clarity on that, seriously, you'll shift energetically so much. Then you want to create a community of your soul aligned clients, potential clients. And this is very, very important. A lot of people go out there and promote their services to cold audience, people who have never heard of them before. And not only that's a bad idea because they don't know you, they don't trust you, that it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult to get clients from just like that who have never heard of you before. But also a lot of spiritual workers promote their services with other spiritual workers. And because they promote their services in the same way as everybody else. So for example, I'm a tarot reader, right? I'll give you a reading. Well, you sound like any other tarot reader, right? It doesn't make sense. So it's very difficult to attract clients because you have so much competition. But the thing is, you are not just a tarot reader. You're so much more than that. So I had 2 tarot readers, right? I'll give you an example. I had 2 tarot readers as my clients in the same program. So they had the same problems. We can't attract clients because we sell the same thing. And when we connected to their purpose, they were very different. One wanted to heal people from depression by obviously connecting to the spiritual side, and tarot was helping her do that. And the other tarot reader was helping people connect to their purpose, turning their purpose into a business. And she was using tarot cards to help her clients as well. Can you see how very different they are? How very different their businesses were? How very different their services were? But they started as the same person, right? We both tarot readers, we both offer the same readings. And their businesses exploded when they got clarity. Clarity is massive, okay? So that's why it's important to create a community for your ideal clients. So people can see, okay, she's that person, is this niche, they're expert in that area. I want to be part of their community so I can get to know him. And having community is amazing because let me drink. Oh my god, I was thirsty. Having community is amazing because all you need to do is show up in one place, and it's all about creating content. So I'm skipping here a little bit, but the order that I was going to present it, right, doesn't matter. Because then your role for your community is to nurture your community, for them to really get to know you, the real you, the authentic you, because you want them to reach out to you when they're ready to work with you. So you need to show up authentically. You need to speak your soul's truth to your community. You need to tell them, who you are, what you do, how you can help them, what results you can provide for them, why you're so different to anybody else out there, because remember, you are very, very unique. Nobody else can provide your service the way you do it. So understanding that and knowing exactly what sets you apart from anybody else is crucial as well. Okay, so normally when I help people create their offers, we actually create a program that gets people from the problem to the results. And that's when we realize, and when my clients realize how different they are from anybody else. Because what we want to do is take people on a journey, right? Your clients. So you say, okay, my client has this problem and this is the result. What steps do they need to take to get to the results? And we take your experience, your skills, your gifts, your story, and we put it all together. We package it in a way that is very, very unique, very, very different. And that's when you start understanding, and that's when you have those insights into, oh my God, actually what I've created it's a modality in itself. It's a program that it's unique because I've created it. Nobody else has created it. And this is my unique process that I'm taking my clients through to get to their results. So it's very important for you to understand what your programs are, but also what makes you different and unique, and why your program is so very different from anything else out there. And you need to be able to communicate that freely and clearly with your clients, so they understand why they should go with you, not anybody else. And it's a lot to do with energy and emotional connection. That's why having community really helps, because when they see you regularly, you'll be able to connect with them on emotional and energetic level. And that's it. Once they feel connected to you, that's it. That they don't see anybody else. They just want to work with you. And that's the beauty of it. So attracting soul-aligned clients is the most beautiful thing, because you meet and you just feel this energy and you just know that you're meant to work together. And it's so easy to work with your soul-aligned clients. They're so easy because it's just meant to be. And they are people who just show up, not only pay you and they respect you, they're so grateful for you. But the way you work with them will be with so much ease, because you are an energetic match. Okay, so make sure you're clear on your niche, your ideal client. Make sure you have a program that takes people from A to B, and you know exactly what makes you unique and how you can stand out. Create a community, and then when you create a community, the best, the easiest, the quickest way to attract clients into it is by doing a freebie. So as I said before, you can do a masterclass, like a one-day thing, what I'm doing right now, or like a 3-day freebie. And there is a strategy behind it as well. And a lot of my clients say, yeah, but we've done so many freebies, they never work. People get the free stuff and they never want to sign up with me. Well, that's because you didn't have the right strategy behind freebies. Freebies in itself get my clients to their first, 5-figure month. So I had clients earning anything between 10 to 25K just from one freebie. Okay, that's how powerful freebies are. So if you tell me that you've done lots of freebies and they didn't work, well, that's just because you didn't do it right. So yeah, there's again, like a step-by-step process of what you need to be doing, what you need to be included in a freebie. And and when you complete those steps, and again, it needs to be so aligned, then it works amazingly well. And then the last bit is having your soul aligned marketing. So it's all about creating content, and there are 5 different type of content you need to be creating regularly. So just to give you some examples, you should be really creating educational content, educating clients about your process of how you're going to get them from A to B, from the problem to the result. So they really understand, they're really being educated about it. They understand why they need to work with you. So educational is very important. Social proof, so things like testimonials, if you have any, or if not, your story. So 3rd type of content is your story, inspirational content, motivational content. That's when you really move people emotionally, really speak to them as a person, soul to soul. Okay, so when I create marketing, I say it's so aligned, because you actually create your marketing from a place of love and service. So before I create any content, I always connect to my soul, and I ask my soul for guidance as well. What does my soul aligned client need to hear today? How can I serve them today? And I never hold back. A lot of people are so scared to be are so scared to be offering too much value and be giving away too much for free. There's no such thing. You don't need to live in fear. Live in love and service. And you'll see that if you are true to yourself, the right people come to you. They will be knocking on your door online, and they'll be like, how can I work with you? And this is what happens to me. You do not chase clients. You do not need to convince them to work with you. All you're doing is showing up in your truth, speaking your soul's truth, speaking to what you care about, and that's it. And you surrender and you trust that the right people will show up, and they always do, and they come to you. It's never all the way around. Never all the way around. Okay? Sorry. So marketing is very, very important. Content creation is very, very important, but how you do it. So strategically, there are different types of content you need to be creating. And another one is promotional posts as well. So you need to be talking about your offers. You need to be talking about how you can help people, and you need to be connecting people to their vision. How by working with you can get them to that vision. So marketing is very important. As I say, strategically, there are different types of content you need to be producing, but also make sure it's so aligned, so it's actually guided from your soul, because you can see it. I mean, I remember I had one person who just started working with me, and she showed me her content. And seriously, when I was reading through her content, I was like, were you feeling angry writing this? She's like, yes, I'm angry, I'm frustrated. Why people are not buying from me? I had this healing, amazing program. And I was like, yeah, because, when I'm reading your message, your content, she didn't say anything aggressive there. But the energy behind her content was just shocking. And I said to her, I would be scared to approach you in case you would want to slap me, because there's so much anger and frustration. I can feel it through your content. No wonder no one is purchasing from you, because people can feel desperation. People can feel your anger. People can feel your frustration. People can feel your vibe. They might not be aware of it, but they feel it and they'll act on it. Okay, so really be mindful that you operating from a place of love and service rather than fear and, oh my God, what do I need to write to make money? Because if you operating from that place, you will never get clients. You have to operate from a place of abundance. How can I serve my clients? I love them so much. How can I be of service, rather than what do I need to write to attract clients? That's a horrible energy to be in. Okay, and you also need to be clear on the things you need to be doing every day to be attracting clients. So I spend 20 to half an hour a day only on my strategy that actually attracts clients. So I write content, I promote my freebies, and that's it. That's all I do. And it gets results. Okay. So remember, strategy is not something you can copy from other people. Okay. So I gave you a guideline of what you need to do. That's the tip of an iceberg. We then need to dissect it and personalize to you. You need to be connecting to your soul and be guiding. You need to be combining those two things together. Just because one coach, one healer had this strategy and it made them millions, doesn't mean that if you copy and paste that strategy into your business, it will work. That just shows that that person was extremely aligned with that strategy. Doesn't mean that this strategy is aligned with you. Okay, so you need to really, really bear that in mind. Okay, so additional advice that I want to give you as well when it comes to energy is trust and surrender. Okay, for a lot of people, they're like, yeah, I meditated, I'm in a really, really good space, I'm going to promote, I feel really guided, this has been channeled, this promotional message, you put it out there and nothing happens. And they're like, that's it, I give up. It was channeled, I was feeling so aligned and it's not working. And things like this will happen because the universe will test you. And remember that we can't really put timeline on things. Universe doesn't understand our timeline when we say, oh, by the end of this month, I want to be making that much money. Okay. So what I also noticed that I don't have monthly goals, financial goals, because that used to get me out of alignment. I have yearly goals. And I know that even if, so I'll give you an example. I was 3K short of meeting my financial goal for 2022. And I gave birth 21st of December. So I wasn't really thinking about business. I was in my la la land with my newborn. And just before the midnight. So on the New Year's Eve, I got 3 clients, literally minutes before entering into 2023. And I got more than 3K, actually. I just knew I would. To the last minute, I had this faith and trust, because it always happens for me. It always does. And sometimes, and you don't need to know how. You really don't need to know how. You just need to focus on your vision. Focus on your soul-aligned vision. Step energetically into the person who's already achieved it. Embody that person from all angles. at all levels. And you'll be guided from your soul, you'll be guided how to get there using the strategy. Okay, you'll be guided how to get there. So the how, you don't need to worry about the how. Never worry about the how. Focus on the what. I didn't know how I was going to get those clients. I followed my strategy. I followed what was feeling good in my business. I completely trusted and surrendered. I just focused on my vision, and they all came, and they always do. And now, because I've worked on this for so long now on myself, I just have this unshakable belief that my soul-aligned clients will always come to me, and I will always get my financial goal by the end of the year. That's for me, right? So I don't panic. I take, this year, last year, 2022, I took 4 months off, right? Did it affect my earnings? No, it didn't. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of energy, right? That's the beauty of it. Okay. And the last advice: you really can't do it alone. I've just seen it over and over again with my clients. It is an emotional journey. It's not going to be easy. There will be tears with my clients. There are tears. They get angry. They get frustrated. We celebrate. The tears of happiness as well. It's a roller coaster, but that's what I love about this work, because I know that I can hold them. I can hold them when they're crying, when they want to give up, when they're like, I can't do this. My vision is bigger than me. No, your vision is not bigger than you. You can absolutely smash it. Okay, your vision is bigger than your fears for sure, right? So we can crush those fears. Okay, so what I want to do now, if you have any questions, let me know in comments below and I'll get back to you. But for those of you who really hopefully this free masterclass has given you some pointers and step-by-step process that you can actually implement in your business, and you will see results. I'm 100% certain, because I've seen this happening so many times with my clients, so it will happen with you as well. But for those of you who want to go a little bit deeper, who are like, that's it, 2023 it's a year for me when I actually want to take this seriously. I actually want to create a 6-figure business that is so aligned, that's spiritual, that's healer, whether that's whether you are a healer, spiritual worker, whatever. For anybody who wants to lead the business from soul level, and for those of you who want to create this financial abundance from a place of ease and flow and alignment, I want to share with you my program that's coming up. And it's all about mastering your energy. It's all about shifting you energetically. It's all about giving you the right tools to really help you on this journey, and to really help you get started and to start attracting clients, so you can really start spreading your light and you can start creating the impact you meant for in 2023. Okay, but as I say, it's going to be a hell of a ride because when you play with energetics, things will shift in your life. Things will shift, things will change, and it's a life-changing program. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it's definitely going to change your life. So having said that, I am beyond excited to share with you the Shift program. So this is for people who, after watching this freebie, think, this really speaks to me. I'm so ready to take my business to the next level. I'm so ready to finally shift my energy, raise my vibration, and finally learn the soul and strategic steps I need to be implementing in my business to have consistent 5-figure months. This is for action takers and for people who really want to truly change the world with the business, okay? So it is 30 days to your first 10K and beyond, okay? So what are we going to do? It's all about really energetic and strategic steps to your consistent 5-figure months in your business from scratch. We're working only 1 to 3 hours a day with ease, flow, and total alignment. So I'll be sharing with you exactly what I'm doing in my business. So now I only work 1 hour a day. Before I had my daughter, I was working 1 to 3 hours a day. But really, this strategy really shows you that you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours on social media every day. In fact, I spend only 20 minutes a day doing all my marketing, and that's enough, being on social media. And you can really create amazing results quickly from scratch. And that's what I'm all about, because as you know, when you work with energy, that's when the quantum shifts happen. That's when you collapse time, and that's when you call in abundance straight away, because you start vibrating in the abundance frequency. And I love it. So as you remember, guys, I went from struggling to attracting any clients, working 8 to 10 hours a day, full of fears and financial worries, as my business was making absolutely zero, to shifting energetically and implementing a soul aligned business strategy. And this in itself resulted me from going 0 to 10K months in just 1 month, and then further scaling my business from 10K to 70K in just 6 weeks. Okay, all by doing 1 3-hour day works and being full-time mom. Okay, and this is my passion, because I want people to work less and working more energetically, so you can have more time with your family. If you're a mom, or if you're a parent, if you're a dad, I think it's so crucial and it's so beautiful that we get to spend time with our children whilst we're creating financial abundance in our businesses and creating global impact. I think it's absolutely incredible. So guys, we are energy workers, okay? And the old-fashioned paradigm stating that you have to work hard or long hours or use mainstream manipulative, forceful, and false marketing tactics to be successful really does not align with us, okay? Deep down, we know creating a business that fulfills our purpose is not meant to be hard or feel difficult. And it can be done in a soul-aligned way with so much ease and flows by using energetics. And this is why you're here. You're here because you know that the mainstream marketing is not for you. It doesn't feel right. It feels out of alignment. It feels icky. It feels pushy. It just doesn't feel right for you. And I want to show you there's another way. There's a more soul-aligned way. We want to call in clients energetically by honoring our energy, doing things that truly lights us up, following our soul's guidance, staying in alignment, raising our vibrations, and taking action that is soul aligned and soul-led as well. And therefore comes to us so naturally with so much joy, ease, and flow. We want to feel connected to our soul, our purpose, the universe, our clients, and lead with love. We crave freedom to express our soul and have financial, time, and location freedom. So this program is for you if you know you're meant for more. You know you're meant to help people with your amazing gifts, services, programs, but you still struggle to attract clients, okay? You've tried everything. You're doing lots of healing. You keep posting your offers. You discount your offers. You even offer them for free. And there's absolutely no or very little interest, okay? And it's crushing you. You just can't seem to crack the code. And also, everything in your business feels hard, pushy, difficult, yucky, and you're sick and tired of it, okay? You are sick and tired of your financial worries, especially that deep down you know you're meant for creating massive impact, massive financial abundance. And because you're not attracting clients right now, you feel like you're not fulfilling your soul's purpose. And I remember being in that position, and it's absolutely soul crushing. When you know you're meant for more, you know you've got this mission, you know you're meant to be creating impact, yet you've got this amazing product or service and no one's signing in, no one's signing up for your offers. It's really, really heartbreaking. You want to find balance between masculine and feminine energy, because remember, guys, in our space, a lot of people go with a lot of either masculine or very, very feminine way, and they struggle in both ways. It's because you need to have a perfect blend of both, okay? That's why we need energetics, work on our energy, but also have a strategy, soul-aligned strategy. In that way, you can really have a beautiful dance of those two energies, okay? You want to shift how you work from being constantly in your head and experiencing fears, doubts, and blocks to connecting to your soul, feeling bliss, alignment, high vibrations, and abundance. So you can truly attract clients right away with joy, ease, and flow. You also want to know exactly what strategic, practical steps you need to take in your business every day to call in clients. You want to implement a soul-line business strategy that sets your soul on fire and works every single day, every single time. You know you have limitless potential, but at the same time, you don't know how to access your true power consistently. And as a result, you are not seeing the results you want in your business. And yes, you are ready to finally step up, okay? You are ready to build your business on your terms where you are financially free. So imagine, I want you to close your eyes and really, really imagine and breathe through everything I'm saying right now and really feel those feelings, okay? Imagine experiencing financial abundance, really waking up to new clients, signing up with you every single day, seeing your bank account growing every day, money flowing to you with ease rather than worrying about how you're going to pay your next bill, okay? Imagine building unshakable belief that you'll be successful even when your life is a chaos, learning how to trust and surrender and confidently take action in your business that is so aligned as it will be divinely guided and given to you. Imagine feeling excitement about your offers that are channeled through you. Your soul is on fire with the messages you wish to convey, and the action you take in your business feels so aligned and effortless. It comes so naturally to you with ease. And as a result, it is your energy, your high vibration that creates massive financial rewards in your business. And imagine hitting anything between 10 to 25K in 31 days. And on top of that, have systems and processes in place to give you these type of results every single month, okay? How would that change your life? What would you do? It surely changed my life. That's why I'm so freaking passionate about this process, about this program, about my, about this business, because I'm so sick and tired of seeing beautiful souls, absolutely incredible people with amazing gifts, with amazing services that they want to offer that I know that will be life-changing for so many people globally. And they're struggling, and it's quite easy fix. Once you learn those things, it's so easy, right? Maybe the energetic shifts are not as easy because it's internal work, and that's why I think it's so crucial to work with someone to hold your hand, because when I'm working with my clients, they sign up mainly for the strategy for me because they want to make money. But they always say to me, the strategy is the easiest part. It's the internal work that it's massively difficult. And that's when they really need help, support from the community, from a coach, from a mentor, to really be holding their hand and really be there for them when they're going through shifting and upgrading and healing work, and that can be quite tricky. But that's the thing, once you start raising your vibrations, when you start shifting your energy and your identity and you become the person that you're meant to become, this will become second nature to you. So first you need to do a lot of internal work, but once that's done, it will be so much easier because you will be already at higher vibrational state. So it'll be so much easier. And of course, you still will have growing to do. There will be some healing to do here and there, but it's nothing in comparison to the beginning of your journey, okay? Everything will become second nature to you. So we will get to your first 10K plus in 31 days in 4 steps, okay? The first step is to identify what your soul-aligned vision is. So you will be actually connecting to your soul. We'll be letting go of your ego. We'll be connecting to your soul, to your essence, and really you will see the vision for you, right? To really fulfill your purpose here on this planet, okay? And you also identify what's blocking you from becoming an energetic match for your goal, for that vision, okay? We will then release your conscious, subconscious, unconscious, and energetic blocks that are blocking you from becoming the match, okay? As a result, you'll be raising your vibrations and shifting you energetically so you can become the energetic match for your desires, which means once you become the energetic match, it happens straight away. You manifesting it into your reality. The second step is we will heal your relationship with money, okay? So you can step into the vibration of wealth and abundance, attracting money with so much ease and flow. The third step is we will implement my proven ways for how you can attract clients energetically. You will start compounding your energy and collapsing time so you can call in your results right away. And the last step is that you will implement the soul-aligned strategic practical steps in your business so you know what to do every day to call in clients. So I'll be teaching you the strategy, but we'll be tailoring to you. We'll be making sure that it's soul aligned and it's soul led, it's soul guided to you as well. So sneak peek of what you're receiving, right? So this is the first part of the program. It takes 10 days and it's shifting energetically. So first of all, you will know what alignment is, how to get into alignment, okay? How you can start shifting your energy. Day 2, you will be connecting to your soul's guidance. So you will learn here how you can connect to your soul. And there are so many different ways in which you can do that, and that's what you'll be learning. So you will not learning here just to connect to your soul and vision, but you'll be using these tools to then later on use your soul for guidance for what offers to create. How should I market it? How should I call my program? How much should I be charging? Because everything in my business is channeled. Everything is soul-led, okay? Day 3, you actually meet your soul and you'll meet your soul-aligned vision. You will be there, you'll see, you experience it, you have crystal clarity on where you're heading to, okay? Day 4, this is when we're going to start shifting you, okay? We're going to start shifting your thoughts and beliefs. And whatever will come up that day, day 5, you will have tools from my healing program to really heal anything that comes up, right? Remember, we work energetically here, so anything can come up. Your previous traumas or past life, anything can come up that is blocking you shifting your thoughts and beliefs. So you'll be working on it on day 5. Day 6 is all about your emotions and feelings. So again, we'll identify any feelings, emotions, negative emotions that are blocking your success. We'll start shifting them to start, so you can start experiencing more positive feelings and emotions. And again, a lot will come up here. So day 7, you will be just focusing on, the healing the root cause of what's causing those negative feelings and emotions. Day 8, you will learn how you can maintain alignment during difficult times, because life will happen, unexpected things will happen in your personal life or in your business life, and it's important to learn how you can maintain energetic alignment and not being affected by external factors, and you can be energetically very, very strong. Day 9 is how you can honor your cycles in your business, and day 10 is all about how you can deepen your trust and surrender. Part 2 of the business is your healing your relationship with money. So it's from day 11 to day 15. So the first day of that part, you'll actually be connecting to the energy of money. And this has profound results for my clients, because for the first time ever, they speak to the money directly. And the money energy will actually guide you and tell you exactly what you need to be doing to heal your relationship with money, to get more in alignment with receiving money. So a lot of things come up. Like today, I actually received a message from a client who was telling me that when she was doing this, she connected to her past life, and she understood the trauma and the root cause of why she's struggling with money in this life as well. And she healed that, right? Which is absolutely massive, 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 massive. That's day 1. That's day 11. Day 12, we will work. So day 11 is all about energetic shifts around money. Day 12 is more on conscious level shifts. So it's about your money mindset. So it's all about the conditioning that you've experienced, right? From your life here, right now. And it's all about really deconditioning yourself about money. And then we're going to do some exercises about, money as a person. Day 14 is actually healing your relationship with money. So anything that's coming up for you throughout those days, there'll be a lot, trust me. And you will have tools to heal those things. And then day 15, finally, you're going to start tapping into vibration of abundance and wealth. Then part 3 is attracting clients energetically. So here you start understanding who your ideal client is at a really, really, really deep level. And you'll start understanding how you can start connecting to them energetically, okay? And then you will learn the next day, you're going to heal any blocks that prevent you from connecting on calling in clients energetically. And then day 18 to day 21, I'm going to give you lots of different exercises for how you can actually call in clients energetically. And then the last step of the program is the strategy, okay? So you actually create your soul-aligned offer, right? So you will be channeling the offer. You might already have an offer or a service that you want to provide, but for a lot of people during this program, because they're doing so much healing and so much shifting, whatever they had previously doesn't feel much in alignment. So they're creating new offers, or they're readjusting the previous offers to make sure it's really fully in alignment. Then we will be creating an irresistible offer. So it's more, this part is more about marketing. You know, how can we market it in a way that's soul-led, but also makes people, your clients, understand what the offer is about, and really make them understand that it's an irresistible, like no-brainer offer, right? Really, really appealing. And then obviously, once you have the irresistible offer, we are soul aligning everything to it, making sure that it is soul aligned, soul led. Then we'll talk about how you can create community, how you can attract people into your community through freebie. So you'll be creating a freebie. You'll be overcoming resistance and blocks around your freebie and around attracting clients, because when we are starting the strategy, there will be a lot of blocks that will be coming up around money, money not really, because you already healed it, but around selling, around marketing, because you know you have lots of blocks that are caused by the old-fashioned marketing, but you are learning here how to do it in a more soul-aligned way. So there will be a lot of healing happening as well. Then you'll be promoting your freebie, and you'll be learning how you can market your freebies or your offers, your services in a soul-aligned way, okay? So stepping away from the old-fashioned marketing and really embracing the new paradigm now. And then day 31 is all about self-love and setting boundaries. It's really important because you will be getting more and more clients by this point. So it's really important to know how to set boundaries, how to respect yourself, how to look after yourself when you're working with more people. Okay, so this sounds so exciting, right? So the results I'd expect you to achieve. So you will connect to your soul-aligned vision and income goal that will set your soul on fire. And this will be the income goal that we will work towards in this program. Okay. Every day you will receive teachings and tasks to energetically shift you, so you can really start compounding your energy, building momentum, really embodying the person you're meant to become, and really becoming the energetic match for your desired income. So this is how huge quantum leaps happen in my business, in my clients' businesses, which will really help you reach your soul-aligned income goal by the end of this program, if not sooner. You will overcome your fears, your doubts, limiting beliefs, blocks that are currently keeping you stuck in your business and block your abundance. So you can start raising your vibrations and calling in clients with so much ease and flow, right? By really honoring your energy. You will learn how to connect to your soul and how to implement its guidance in a business setting. So a lot of my clients, they know how to maybe connect to their soul, but they have no idea how to apply it to business. So this is what you're going to learn. You will start receiving clear guidance on what practical actions to take in your business that will help you create unreasonable results, like 10K plus in 31 days. You will implement soul-aligned business strategy, right? That will help you hit consistent 5-figure months. And most importantly, you'll finally become the person your soul wants you to become, calling clients with ease and flow by working less. You'll finally access the incredible power that is within you already, but it is still unlocked for now. And you'll finally create the impact you're really meant for. And this is what I love seeing. I'm not too bothered by the money aspect of like you're going to be creating, because I know money is the byproduct of the transformation you're going to create. What I love about this program is seeing the massive, incredible transformation with my clients on like energetic and personal level. They really become a completely different person. So prepare for it. So here I want to share with you just some testimonials. I have so many testimonials. I'm still uploading them on the sales page, and I'll give you a link to the Shift program, and there are more testimonials on there But literally, I receive something every day from my clients. Every day I wake up, the first thing I see is like, oh, this has happened. I'm so grateful. You know, my clients reaching out to me and sharing their experiences and their transformations they're experiencing, which is absolutely, like, I'm so grateful for that. So Everlight, I made 11,000 in 3 weeks. And I still have not gotten to launch. Thank you, Eva, for this strategy. It's life-changing. I'm so grateful that I have found you. 15 people join my membership. Get on the strategy goal. I've been in the industry for 10 years and she's unlocked my closing like no one else had, on my way to 60 months. And you know, there will be clients, obviously my clients, there are some clients who achieve like 60K month and like really crazy results. But typically, that's not like your normal typical results. Typical results is anything between 10K to 25K, okay? I've got 6 clients. I wanted just by getting clear on my niche. That is 18K with no advert. I am blown away. Thank you so much, Eva. Oh my God, everyone is saying yes. And this is the reaction I love. Like when people are like, they can't even believe. They're like, I can't believe that everybody's saying yes to my offer. It's like, this is amazing. I want to say thanks to Eva. With her program, I made my own program, and in just 1 month, I earned 15K euro with program, another 5K euro with one-to-one sessions. This was a gift. This was a big shift in my life, and I made a wonderful program about releasing money blocks so you can let more money come instantly. Living is so wonderful. Doing your aligned business is happiness. Live with joy and create happiness. Oh my God, beautiful. So here we have a Danny who attracted 2 clients who already paid her, and she had 2 more yeses who want to start with her in July. We have Maria here who attracted 2 clients, and this is actually an incredible story. She attracted them in 24 hours after she changed her pricing. So she like tripled her pricing, I think, because her old pricing didn't feel in alignment. And after doing the work that I teach, she got into alignment with a better pricing, basically. And here she attracted clients straight away, 2 clients in 24 hours, and they all paid upfront straight away. So I want to show you guys that you don't need to wait till 31 days to see results. Like some people, because you're shifting energetically, and that's how quickly things can happen in your business. You know, like 24 hours to clients, $5,000 dollars, bam, you know. And Sheena, oh, thank you. I'm so excited to have 2 clients when I haven't even really tried promoting yet. I have already 9 in fast, in money, nearly 13K. So what's included? So the Shift program, right, is included, of course. That's what I want you to join. And usually the Shift program is just under £2,000. And I want to show you what this normally is. This is not the price I'm charging now. I'm actually going to offer you a special offer of like 87% off. But I want to show you what this is really worth. So if you wanted to purchase Shift program separately, this is what it was going to be. Or and as part of this offer, you also have access to my healing program. Because as as I explained before, there will be a lot of blocks coming up, a lot of healing that will need to take place to shift you energetically on the deep level. So that you get healing program for free with this offer, and healing program typically is $997. And in a healing program, I'm giving you access to my 5 healing modalities, and we're also bringing an expert on inner child healing to help you with that. And lots of bonuses worth £1,500, and you have the US dollars equivalent next to it. And I'm bringing 5 industry experts again in our industry to help you shift as well. So the total value of this offer is just under £5,000. But right now, I want to offer this as a one-time offer for only £555. It is 87% off. It is for limited time. It's one-time offer. This will never happen again. But I really felt so aligned and felt so called to share it at such accessible rate, because this program is life-changing. This is the impact that I'm here to create. And I believe everybody deserves to know this, right? Because it will change your life and it will change how you run your business. So that payment plan is available. So you can either pay in full, or you have 3 monthly payments of £220. You have US dollars next to it equivalent, or 6 monthly payments of £120. So when you think about this, if you break it down, if you went with 6 monthly payments, it's only £380 per day. Okay, £380, that's the cost of a coffee that you don't even think about. When you want coffee, you don't even think about, oh, it's £380. You just spend it without thinking. Whereas when it comes to business investments, people worry and people fear, and people are like, oh my God, I can't afford it. But I want to show you that it is possible. And with 380 per day, you can actually create 10K and beyond months, right? So it really is such an incredible offer, and I really want you to take this opportunity and really take action, because this will not happen twice. And I think this is incredible. And people who have come into this program, they worry about money. Obviously, money is a big issue, because they're not making much money, or they're not making any money in their business. So this could be a big spend, and I get it. But after completing this program, they always say to me, your program is worth thousands and thousands of pounds, because I've hit my 10K. Oh, another person hits 25K. They're like, this is worth thousands and thousands of pounds. Like, this is like amazing. And I'm like, I know, this is incredible, right? And that's why this program is just absolutely powerful. It's brilliant. And so with this, with this offer, right, the Shift program, the healing program, and the bonuses, this is something that once you pay in, you're going to have access to the 31 days. So there's like over 40 videos, right? And it's like, it's a lot of value in this program. So you will have the videos, the teachings, the worksheets. So you will be very, very guided, like every day what you need to be doing. But this is you're doing it by yourself, right? But for people who need my support, I want to add my unlimited online 2-month one-to-one coaching support, guiding you every single step of the way. So this is tailored. We'll be working one-to-one online. So either we'll be doing voice notes, or you'll be sending me your worksheets. I'll be checking your worksheets, or we'll be doing marketing together. So we'll be going back and forth a lot to be creating, your copy or marketing, right? So although I'm a business coach, I'm a spiritual coach, and many people use me for like the business aspect, but when they work with one-to-one, they realize they need a lot of support around healing and energetics and emotional support as well. So remember that if you decide to go with that option as an add-on, this is personalized one-to-one support. So I can help you with any areas of your business, or your spiritual growth, or your emotional side as well. So this is particularly useful if you're really struggling with marketing, sales, or writing copy. Okay, so I will really help you create soul-aligned message and copy that will not only set your soul on fire, but will attract clients to you in no time as well. So if you're really if marketing or selling is not your forte, I'm your girl, because that's my zone of genius. And I've worked with like thousands of people now, and pretty much every single person struggles with the same thing. They think they know how to market their business, but they really don't. They really struggle to articulate what they offer, who they're working with, what results they can bring. They really struggle to articulate how life-changing their services and programs are, because they're using very fluffy language, and because they're like so high vibe, they don't know how to bring it into 3D, and they don't know how to communicate to a person who might not understand your language, right? So, and it's so funny, because whenever I speak to my clients, like, oh, but I really don't know what to say, I really don't know how to market it. And then when I'm coaching them, and then when I'm hearing and I'm repeating what they're saying to me in a simple language, like, oh my God, you nailed it. This is exactly what I'm trying to say, but I didn't know how to say it for so many years. Like, this is so aligned. And this is my zone of genius. I just know when you're saying things to me, I intuitively know, I get my own guidance. I know exactly what we need to say and what you're meant to be saying to your clients to attract them, to make it so aligned for you. So this is my zone of genius. So if you are really if you're really struggling with marketing and you feel, okay, the program by itself is amazing, but I will definitely need help, then this is your opportunity. Okay. So normally, there are only 5 places available. So typically this type of support, because it is so tailored, because it is one-to-one, it requires a lot of my time. It's normally £3,000, but right now only for 5 people it's £997. Okay, and after 5 places are gone, that's it. It will go back to £3,000. So if this is something you want to do, make sure you let me know. And please note that the one-to-one support you need to be inside the Shift program in order to receive it. You can't just purchase that by itself, because you do need the teaching of the program. Okay. So that in itself is 66% off. Okay, and we do have payment plans for that as well. So it's £997 if you pay upfront, or 6 monthly payments of £200. So again, if you break it down into how much is that per day, it's £640 per day. So if you wanted to do both, if you wanted to do the Shift program and my unlimited one-to-one support, that's £10.20 per day. Okay. So again, think about the fact that it's £10.20 per day, but the results you're attracting are 10K plus months consistently. So my clients, like, at least 10 times they return on their investment. That's why they say, this program is worth thousands and thousands of pounds. Okay. So so two offers. You can either have Shift program by itself and you can do it by yourself, or if you want extra support with my one-to-one 2 months unlimited support, you can do it as an add-on as well. Okay. So this is really your chance to finally build a widely successful online business and be fully booked in a business that feels aligned, easy, and incredibly fulfilling. This is your time to finally say yes to your dreams. So if this is something that you're so craving for, and you're so, like, you can feel it in your belly, whether that's right for you, whether that's in alignment. So if you have that nudge to be like, you know what, I want to do it. This is my time. This is it. I want to finally step into my power, fulfill my purpose, create incredible business, create impact, create financial freedom. I want you to know this is possible for you. This is like within your reach. Okay. So if this is what you want to do, this program is for you, especially with this crazy, 87% off and then 68% off as well offer. So if this is what you want to do let me know and we can have a chat. If you have any questions or any concerns, any doubts, do reach out to me. You can private message me on Facebook. You can email me and we can have a chat. Okay. Sending you lots of luck and lots of love. Bye.